Last night I was in attendance at the Knicks-Lakers game, sitting courtside, where during a timeout, I believe it was in the third quarter, I was confronted by none other than LeBron James himself. LeBron had some choice words for me in regards to comments I've made prior about him in regards to his son, Bronny James. Before I get any further, let me just put to bed a couple of things that have been reported that are false. People was talking about LeBron called me out my name, or I saw somebody said he called me a bitch. Somebody said he called me a punk and all this. None of that is true. He was fiery. He approached me during the game and he said, "Stop effing with my son. That's my effing son. Stop effing with my son." I said, "What? Nah, man, straight up, man to man. Real talk. Stop effing with my son." And I saw how furious he was. And I said, "We can talk about it later." "Nah, F that. Stop effing with my son. That's my son. That's my son." I said, "All right, dog. Fine." And he walked away. That's all he said. I knew what he was talking about. I've spoken about this before. Matter of fact, I heard that not many, not all, but a few players were upset at me about that. I think one player in particular was Draymond Green, who I haven't spoken to since and has no desire to speak to me primarily because of this, I suppose. Now I get, and people have said to me today that I'm looking pretty damn sad. I'll fess up, I am. Because something like that is not something that should make any of us comfortable. I didn't anticipate it. I don't know why I didn't anticipate it. But I'm not here to blame LeBron James. That wasn't a basketball player talking to me last night. That was a dad. I'm thinking about the fact that I'm incredibly sad that it had to happen. I'm incredibly sad that a father was looking in my face vehemently and defiantly, hostilely, telling me to stop effing with his son when I was talking about him. That makes me sad. It really does. But let me tell you, why I'm most sad. Because I wasn't wrong. I stand by what I reported. I stand by what I said.
You be all right, nigga. You tough, right?
Called me and said, "Bron pissed off. Motherfucker mad as hell. He wants to see you man to man." I said, "What would I have done?" Rich Paul said, "You'd have hung up the phone and you'd flew to LA. I said, "Thank you." So my point is, rather than come up to me at courtside, all you had to do was say, "Yo, I need you to stay. Don't leave this game. I need you to see you after the game." That's all he had to say to me. Mm-hmm. Then as we speak, he says that, let's take an example. He said what you just said. Yeah. I stand down. My bad. And not only that, I'm going to make sure I go on the air. I ain't look at it that way. That's on me. You didn't do that shit. You said you fucking with my son. No, I wasn't. I was talking about you. I was talking about you. It wasn't about your son. I know he's number 55. I know he got work to do. Woo. I believe that he got potential. Yeah. I believe that he got the potential to go pro. I truly believe that. It's going to be tough, but I think he could pull it off. And by the way, I'm rooting for him. I ain't rooting against nobody. But I was talking about your ass. You did this. You the one that had us as reporters, as a league, as an NBA franchise. All of us got to sit back and be quiet and capitulate to your shit.
Come on now.
You did that. And so when I see people talking, and I'm like, oh my God, can somebody? I mean, I know I got a show, and I know I got my podcast, but I'm like, God damn, y'all, I'm fair. I don't give a fuck who it is. It's you, it's you, it's you. It don't matter who it is. Damn it, I'm just meeting you. If somebody unfair to you, I'm going to be like, that's not fair. That's not fair. But when it come to me, everybody get crickets. That motherfucker Stephen A. on his own. That, respectfully, excuse my language, that's fucked up. I'm on my own. When number one, we know I'm right. Number two, we know the perspective that I'm coming from is real and it's authentic. Number three, he set this up. Number four, all you had to do was tell me. Listen, Kenya told me, you keep talking about, I'm bringing this up for all fun. He talked about how he approached me in Puerto Rico. I swear to God, I don't remember. I swear to God.
Probably.
But I know this much.
But you do.
And let me tell you what I did. I was writing for the Philadelphia Inquirer. This is from 1993 to 2010. Shit, I said, when the fuck he talking about? I called Philadelphia Inquirer. I said, I called my research. Look up the archives. I want every goddamn article I wrote about Kenya Moore. I don't know what he's talking about, right? Because I'm looking at articles. I said, I knew that brother was a stud.
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch? This is pimping here. I've been on Wheel of Fortune, Prices Right. Oh, bitch, it's funny. Come on with it.
You're full of shit.
Me.
You're full of shit. And I hope that this is what you guys wanted to do. It's a fucking circus act. Devin is a real fighter, and you showed no respect up there. You showed no respect for what he's done for boxing. He's a 2-division champion, an undisputed champion, and you're a piece of shit.
Well, that's not kind of you to say.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you the truth.
Well, why are the fans booing him then?
Well, I mean, that's because a part of it. We are in L.A. This is a great boxing market, right? But it's made up predominantly of Hispanic fans that cheer for Ryan Garcia, and that's quite all right.
Well, it's okay. It's okay to be the bad guy.
But listen, and it's okay to be the bad guy, but it's not good for you to be the piece of shit that you are.
Well, explain what you mean by that.
Well,
what did I do specifically?
Well, you didn't describe him for who he was.
Michael Buffer introduced him.
No, but you on the stage, you painted Ryan Garcia as if he's won something. He's a PED drug cheat. You never said that. That's really.
I did. I
what it
asked your son
That's what it
specifically
is.
if the punishment
That's what
fit
it
the
is.
crime. I asked your son that specifically,
Yeah.
and he said he was at peace at it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the punishment is one thing, but how you describe what that fighter is and what he is, you didn't do.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I have the most respect for your son. I think he's amazing at it.
I don't think that you do. I think that you are political, right? You did just what you wanted to do, and you got it off. I mean, and that's what this promotion has been about. But number 9.
But we're trying to sell a fight here. You know this, right?
Well, you sell it right.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got Stephen A. Smith going in on Bronny. Damn. You know, it's fucked up. You get put in position, Pops wants you to do something. He wants you to be the best at it. He wants you to take your time, dedicate yourself, do everything you need to do to be the best. He's setting you up for a win in life. You know what I'm saying? And then you brick. It's understandable. You know what I'm saying? As a person that keeps on trying and fail and keeps on trying, it's understandable, bro. He just gotta keep on trying, and he will eventually get with a team that's gonna push him to a ring for sure. But as he grows, you're gonna stumble, trip, break, all the shit. And then it's gonna be in public display all the time where people critiquing every little thing. See, normal people will never understand the pressure that Bronny's on. And LeBron James understands the pressure that Bronny's on. So he's telling him, calm down, chill out on my son, because all the pressure that you're putting him under, he already's under there. Now you're going to put him under your own pressure, and he's thinking about what you said instead of what I said. Instead of what I'm telling him, it's good, it's okay, take your shots, miss whenever it happens, it's okay to lose sometimes. You're gonna tell him it's not okay. You're a fucking loser. This, and that, and every time he's about to take a shot, he thinks about what the hell you're saying in his head. He thinks about what ESPN is saying. He thinks about this shit and he bricks. He throws a fucked up pass and gets a turnover. Whatever the case might be, this is what he's talking about. And yes, fathers are going to defend their kids regardless, just like a mother is, just like a parent is. A parent's going to defend their kid, right? So, as you're commenting on what's happening in the game, and you're throwing your critiques over and over and over again about this young man that's trying to fill some big shoes. You know what I'm saying? Just like that's why a lot of these great players, kids don't play. Or if they're unless they're really fucking good, you know what I'm saying? Or if they do and they have a lousy ass season or a lousy ass career, you barely hear about them, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, Bronny has some huge shoes to fill. Um, for him to really feel it, he can't have negative press on him every fucking time he looks at the paper. For him to fill these shoes, like I mean, come on now. LeBron James is still uh pissed in the press, if you will. You know what I'm saying? He's talked about crazy in the press because he doesn't have all the rings that Jordan had or Bill Russell had or anybody of this caliber. Some shit. People sat on the bench with Kobe and got more rings than LeBron James. This is what the fuck he's talking about. Niggas sat on the bench with Kobe. Niggas worked on the staff with Kobe. In the staff on the staff in LA, they got more rings than LeBron. They were just working as a fucking vendor. A goddamn they were working as a goddamn uh, chicken man. And a nigga got a ring, a championship ring for the team winning. They got more rings than LeBron. So I'm just saying, this is fucked up for a young man to have to come in and fill these big shoes to try to be better than a Kobe, MJ, uh, Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to LA with this, right? Magic Johnson. You have to be better than some of the greatest greats that was ready, prepped, and willing to take the role of being the GOAT, if you will. I don't know if Bronny has that willpower because this is going to take a lot of willpower to power your way through all the bullshit that you're going to be faced with. Because your whole face is always going to be plastered on the fucking ESPN, uh, nightly talk, or whatever you want to call it, right? To where you're going to be like, man, fuck it. I don't even want champion, schmampion. I'm done. I'm rich already. What the fuck? My dad already did everything I needed in life. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being a champion. And this will break a motherfucker. We want to see him be a champion. And his own will and his own motivation to be that will shine through. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be him trying to be like his dad. Is his own motivation that's going to keep him fighting to get a championship ring. It is what it is, man. Silence acceptance, we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.